During an economic recovery period, gold does this. There's a few interesting things that end up happening during the recovery process, and that's the time I will already want to have my gold in my stack, my silver in my stack. Everything I'm stacking, I kind of want to buy it before the recovery period. That's when gold and silver tend to shine the brightest. When the recovery tends to happen, not during the recession or whatever takes place. That's a lot of the time people say, oh, a recession's happening, therefore gold and silver goes up. Typically it might go up a little bit, but you're not really going to profit in that time, typically due to the premiums and all that. What tends to happen in a recovery is people start to spend money. They start to feel comfortable with what they have and everything like that. They've been saving throughout the recession, and when everything starts to recover, that is when people actually go out and spend the money and cause velocity of spending. What is velocity of spending? Simply put, how fast people are spending their paychecks, how much money is circulating. It doesn't really matter if money exists if it's not really being touched. That just kind of supply and demand, just kind of like it's gone. That's kind of what it is. It's like if all the money if you stuff it under your bed or whatever, it's not going to be affecting the value of the dollar a whole lot because it's kind of like it just wasn't there. It's not really doing anything. It's not affecting supply and demand. It just kind of cancels out. It's not going on the Forex or anything like that. And it's not going to devalue other currencies or get devalue by its own currency. Whatever currency you're stuffing under the bed won't be devalued because it's not being spent. You're not putting that on the marketplace for transactions to be used in that currency. What that typically does though, when it starts to get spent, when you get that velocity of spending picking up, is the value of the dollar tends to go way down. And that is mainly because people just simply don't demand the dollars anymore. They're spending them. They're not hoarding them away. They're not saving them or anything like that. And yeah, the money just kind of gets spent. That's what causes inflation. People not wanting to keep the money. People spending the money. And you don't get that when there's a bunch of uncertainty. But you do get it when there is a recovery. People kind of get tired of spending money. They say, I want this, I want that. But people want security in the recession, and money to them that they're saving is security. People value security less financially when there's good economic times. They see the recovery, they spend, inflation picks up as we're starting to see. I don't think it's going to be lasting too long though with the new variant of beaver fever going around. I think it's going to kind of come and go, but I think next year, most likely when is probably going to be the real beginning of the recovery process. I'm not a doctor, I know nothing about any of that though, but all I know is I'm going to be buying my gold and silver now. I see it as a fair deal. Gold I kind of continuously buy bit by bit here and there, but silver I am stacking again, and that's mainly because it's below that $25 an ounce mark, and I want to accumulate more before the recovery really starts to happen, because I don't think that this is the high point in inflation, the CPI numbers we're seeing today. I'd love to know your thoughts on the CPI numbers that we're seeing today. I actually did do a video on it. It'll be right up in the top there, but thanks for watching this. Leave your comments down below. Leave a hashtag BeaverDamFam. Stay positive. Check out the video on how CPI is lying and what you should take away from it. Thanks. Bye.